Saturday, all in all, a pretty shitty day, if I'm honest. But let's skip over most of that, get into garage project day 3. That was painting. It's pretty much coat 1 over everything. Started early this morning and it went well into the afternoon. So trimming work was first. Of course, that's the stuff that takes forever, going up the corners around all the beams and cabinetry, doorways, base and crown edges, whatever you call those corners. So phase 1 is done. You'll see a little bit of blue tape here, and that's because those are spots that have been missed. Look at this almost perfect square right there that was missed below the light switch. I don't know how that happened. That's Gary's fault, not mine. But we pulled the washer and dryer out of here today, got back there. I see I didn't trim well around the water supply lines. You can really see it on camera significantly more than in person. And this may be a good tool for me in this lighting to go around and see anywhere we missed. Back here behind the hot water heater is really difficult to get to. I've got to get between this vent or drain pipe, and it's a full arm length back into that corner. No, you don't really see it much, but the paint back there is original, like builder 1986, just, you know, whitewash everything. So we're trying to do a little better than that. We are going to repaint this door. I don't know what color, if it'll be a contrasting color or white or a lighter beige, I don't know, but that looks very 70s for whatever reason, so we'll improve upon that. Pulled the amplifier out of there today, did that. This plywood over here by the home building inspection, I'm probably at 5 coats on that, and it's still yellow in comparison to the rest. Look at that color. Actually, it looks decent on camera, but compared to this, which has already had paint, this is just sucking up all the paint we can put on it. You know, 15 minutes later, it looks yellow again. So it's gonna take many, many, many more coats. And then unfortunately down there, I don't know how I'm gonna get down in that corner. I guess we can put an extension on the roller, but I can't trim that. It's too tight here. I can't get tools in there. This thing's already bolted to the wall and leveled with little feet under it. So that's gonna be a pain in the ass. But I think this was the majority of the work with coat 1. Most of it will not need a coat 2. I think this east wall will need a coat 2 just because there were so many areas that were behind cabinetry for decades. So now we've got to retouch that, and it's just, like I said, sucking the paint in. So we'll hit that with a second coat. Most of the ceiling is fine. Little patchworks here and there that will need some retouching. But that is the end of Saturday. Had to move the car up to Escondido today. We actually had some rain for the first time in a few months. And by rain, I mean 5 minutes of, oh, it's raining, pull the shoes inside. And they were outside for painting, of course. Ferrari's in a new storage facility. F10's at the new storage facility. We've moved them out of where they were to a further away, but easier and quicker to get to location in a much nicer, more updated, more secure facility. So that's good news. Big contrast there between Silverstone 1 and Silverstone 2. So tomorrow's gonna be an early morning to the show. We've got some friends coming down. It's gonna be a fun day. I'll talk to you then. Sleep well. Good night.